Tonight, Pompeii rests beneath a sky filled with stars. The year is 79 AD. The air is warm, calm, ordinary. Mount Vesuvius rises quietly in the distance, its dark silhouette blending into the night sky. For generations, it has stood there, silent, watchful, unmoving. To the people of Pompeii, it is simply part of the landscape, not a threat, not a warning, just a mountain. Along the stone-paved streets, oil lamps flicker against painted walls. Shadows dance across mosaics and marble columns. The city hums softly with life. Merchants close their stalls in the forum. The scent of baked bread lingers in the air. From open courtyards, laughter spills into the streets as families gather for evening meals. Wine is poured generously. Bread is broken. Stories are told beneath hanging lanterns. No one senses that this is their final night. Inside grand villas, wealthy Romans recline on cushioned couches. Frescoes of gods and heroes decorate the walls. Slaves move quietly, refilling cups, clearing plates, tending to the comfort of their masters. Beyond the city walls, farmers finish their work under fading light. The soil around Vesuvius is rich, fertile. Blessed by the mountain itself, they owe their prosperity to it. None of them know what sleeps beneath their feet. As midnight approaches, the city grows quieter. Footsteps fade. Doors close. The sea beyond the harbor lies still, reflecting the moonlight in gentle waves. High above, the stars remain indifferent. Then, a tremor, subtle, brief, just enough to rattle pottery on a shelf. Earthquakes are not uncommon here. The people of Pompeii have felt them before. They pause, wait, and then return to their routines. The mountain remains silent, but deep below the earth, pressure builds. Magma rises through fractured rock. Gases compress. The ground shifts in ways no one can see. Hours pass. In the early light of morning, the city wakes once more. Vendors prepare their stalls. Bakers ignite their ovens. Children run along narrow streets. Sailors inspect ropes and nets along the harbor. Vesuvius stands unchanged, until it doesn't. A thunderous crack splits the air. The earth shudders violently. Birds scatter in sudden flight. And from the summit of Vesuvius, a column of ash erupts into the sky. It rises higher and higher, towering above the city like a dark tree of smoke and fire. At first, there is confusion. People gather in the streets, pointing upward. What is it? A storm? A fire? Then ash begins to fall, light at first, like gray snow drifting down onto rooftops and shoulders. Children reach out to catch it, but the air thickens quickly. The sky darkens. Day turns to twilight. Panic spreads. More tremors shake the ground. Roof tiles crash into the streets. Animals scream in terror. The column above Vesuvius expands, roiling with lightning inside its churning cloud. Ash falls heavier now. Breathing becomes difficult. Some flee toward the sea. Others barricade themselves inside their homes. Parents clutch their children. Shouts echo through the streets once filled with laughter only hours before. The weight of ash begins to collapse roofs. Buildings groan under the pressure. The harbor grows chaotic as boats attempt to escape through falling debris. Then comes the worst, a pyroclastic surge. A wall of searing gas and volcanic debris races down the mountainside at unimaginable speed. Hotter than any fire, faster than any horse. There is no time to run, no time to think. In an instant, the city is swallowed. Darkness, heat, silence. By nightfall, Pompeii is no longer a city. It is buried, hidden beneath meters of ash and stone. The streets where merchants once bargained, gone. The villas adorned with art and laughter, frozen in time. The harbor, silent. Vesuvius returns to stillness. Smoke lingers above a landscape, transformed beyond recognition. The world moves on. Empires rise and fall. Generations pass. And Pompeii remains hidden for nearly 17 centuries. Until one day, beneath layers of hardened ash, the city begins to breathe again. Walls emerge, mosaics reappear, and the final moments of thousands are preserved in haunting detail. Tonight, when we look at Pompeii, we do not see only ruins. We see a warning, a reminder of nature's power, of how fragile civilization truly is. On that final night, beneath a sky filled with stars, the people of Pompeii slept peacefully, unaware that history was about to be sealed in ash. And when Vesuvius roared, it did not whisper. It erased.